Hey folks, this is going to be your hints video for the game The Secret of Nim. For the game Nim. Okay, so The Secret of Nim is a creepy movie about rats and mice that came out in the 80s. The word Nim, I'm not sure exactly where it came from, but I know that Nim is the German word for take. So you could call this game Take, I think. I'm not sure if it's a German game. It seems like a pirate game. So here's what Nim is. Let me get it over. Oh gosh, where are you? Okay, the game of Nim is a stone-taking game. It starts with a random number of stones between 15 and 30. We're going to make our life easier and just have it be 15 to start with. But two players alternate turns, and they can take 1, 2, or 3 stones on their turn. And whoever takes the last stone loses. Okay, we're going to do a 2-player human version first, and then we're going to add some computer AI. We're probably going to let them choose. Do you want to play against a human or a computer? That'll make the program more complicated, but it's going to make it a lot more interesting too. So let's get started. Okay, the things we need to worry about is if the user takes an illegal number of stones. For instance, when they start the game, they shouldn't be able to take 15 stones, and they shouldn't be able to take 0 stones, and they definitely shouldn't be able to take negative stones and put stones back on the pile. But maybe we'll let them do that first, and then we'll fix it all. How are we going to fix it? Well, with an input validation loop, and hopefully you've already seen how to do that. But let's get going. Okay, I'm going to start a new solution, like always. Find my folder. I'm on my Z drive, and I am this guy right here. I hit OK, and I call this, I think this is going to be Mono4C. And, no, 3, what is it? 3C. Okay, that's wrong. It's 4C, isn't it? Yeah, Mono4C. I'm in the game 4 folder, and I named them all 3. Man, come on, grammar. Should be Mono4C. Nim. And we'll start. Okay, my computers. Oh, I've already got a project with that name, but here it is. Okay. We're not going to say hello world. We're going to say there are blank stones left. There are this many stones remaining left. Okay. And then we're going to plus, let's make a variable called stones. I could call it stones left, because we might have stones taking, stones to take, player stones, computer stones. There might be a lot of stones out here, so let's make a variable, and we'll call it int stones left. Please note my camel case equals, I'll start at 15 just to keep it simple. Run this program. There are 15 stones left, and I like to say there are stones left, okay? Sorry, I just think it's ugly to have it floating out there. There we go. There are 15. Oops, needs a space between 15 and stones. There we go. Okay, there are this many stones left. Let's go take a stone. Let's console.write line player 1. How many stones would you, how many stones to take? Okay. And we're obviously going to console.read line, and they're going to give me a number, and I won't be able to do any math with that number because console.readline gives me strings, and math with strings is not what I want. Okay, so remember int.parse, and oh yeah, there's my hints. Parse takes a string. Oh, perfectly enough, console.readline gives me a string, and if they type a number in there, int.parse will turn it into a number. It's still not assigned in a variable. You know what? I'm really tempted to do this a sloppy way. Stones equals stones minus whatever they type in. Okay? We're going to use a variable in just a sec, but just note you could write this. Okay? And now I could print there are this many stones left. Okay? And now I could say player 2. How many stones to take? Okay, and I hope I'm not blowing your mind. How many stones to take? And we minus some stones. And this is all red. Oh, it's stones left. Okay, I should have fixed this before I copied it and pasted it. But I'm just going to double-click, Control-C, double-click and paste, double-click and paste. That fixes all my bad variable names. Okay, save it, run it. There are 15 stones. So I want to take 3. And we'll take 3. And, oh, I didn't see how many stones are left. Nicely. Oops. Hit Control A instead of Control S. Now I hit Control F5. We'll take 1 stone and 1 stone. There are 13 stones left. And you're like, very nice. Okay, so it's perfect. We can, each player takes an amount of stones, and we're done. I could take all this, put it in a while loop, and that's my game. Let's try it. I'm gonna leave my declarations at the top. Okay, and a quick question: why does this line work? Stones left, that's the variable. Stones left here, oh, it's 15 the first time, and why minus what? Oh, console.readline some string turned into some number, an integer, and I minus that integer. Okay, so that just works. It'd look easier on your eyes if I put this in a variable. It takes more work. Let's go do that, okay? Let's make a variable, variable called stones to take. Int stones to take. And by default, it has no value. And let's say stones to take equals, okay? And so now we say how many stones to take, and then we put in a variable, and now we go. Stones to left equals stones left minus stones.
Can I get Marie White?
And now I did it with the variable called stones to take. Okay, and so I'm going to copy this line here. We're just going to recycle the same variable. And copy this one here.
Yes, you understand all that.
And here we go. Let's run it again. Take 3 stones, take 3 stones, 9 stones left, okay? So stones left and stones to take. 2 variables, remember, they give me their stones they want to take, and I minus it from stones left, and assign it to whatever stones left used to be. Let's try it. Oh, that's good, okay. Let's put this whole thing in a while loop. All of it. I don't need to say there are this many stones left twice. I don't need this one, I don't think. Okay, so while, let's do a while true. Let's do a good while loop, okay? So carve out some more space so I don't put my closing parenthesis in the wrong place. And how long should I keep taking stones? Well, while there are stones remaining. Okay, so in other words, while the stones left is equal, no, greater than 0. Let's try it. I'll take 1 stone, 1 stone, 1 stone, 1 stone, 1 stone, 1 stone. And oops, we got the -1 stones, so we should say greater than, oh, because we let them both take a stone. Okay, so we should have a break here actually. If stones left is less than 1, break. Okay, let's try that again. Let's take 1 stone at a time. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Everybody's taking 1 stone. Player 1 takes a stone, and then we break there because there was no stones left to take. Okay. And then what happens outside the loop? Well, we're done. Game over. Okay. And that's a simple version of Nim. I'm going to stop the video right here because I'm getting a lot of interference and stuff, but that's the basic version of how to play Nim. It's not correct. I mean, it doesn't say who won. It doesn't. Now let's show you what's wrong with it. Well, I'm going to take 10 stones, and you shouldn't be able to take 10 stones. And well, player 2 is going to take -20 stones, and he put 20 stones from his pocket into the middle. And then, oh, I'm going to take 0 stones, and we're at an impasse. Neither of us are going to take any stones. Okay, so this is a game that's a good example. It's no fun unless you validate their input.